It's Christmas movie time! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to film in my office because if you saw my last video, you know that my bedroom is being completely redone and it doesn't look very Christmassy in there at all. Not that my office is overly Christmassy, but it's a little bit more decorated. I mean, there's gold next to me and I have my diploma behind me, so it's better than just looking at gray walls. That said, today I'm going to film another Christmas video. Over the Christmas season, my family and I love to watch Christmas movies. It's something we sort of do together over the season, and we all have our favorites, so we definitely have to go and watch everyone's favorites over the holiday season. So I probably watched more than my fair share of videos before Christmas. But I have a top 10 that I wanted to share with you guys today. I have some of the videos with me, so I'll show them to you if I have them. Other ones I found online and watch them that way. So yeah, here are my top 10 Christmas videos. So at number 10 is a Hallmark movie. My mom and my grandmother and all the women in my family have kind of been obsessed with Hallmark movies over the years. They're so like fairy tale like. The good people always win in the end. They're just lovely, heartwarming movies. So we love watching the Hallmark movies. And my favorite Christmas Hallmark movie is called The Very Merry Daughter of the Bride. It's got Joanna Garcia in it, whom I love. She played in Reba, and so she's so funny and such a good actress. And it's just a really good story. It's a little bit unexpected, but it's really, really good, and I probably watch it every single year since it came out, which I don't think was too long ago, but I probably watch it more than once every season. But it's really good, so definitely go check that out online if you haven't seen it yet. Number 9 is actually 3 different movies, but they're in a series, and it's The Santa Claus. My family and I started a tradition of buying one every year until we had all 3, and we tend to watch them every year in order, but now that we have so many other ones, I don't know if we'll be able to watch these this year. My nephew's kind of taken over telling us which movies we're going to watch, and so we tend to watch ones he understands right now. He's only 5. But I think he'll be into these ones soon enough. They're really good. The second one is my favorite one, but most of my family really likes the first, just because it's the classic. The third one I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know whether it's just the story, but I can understand why a lot of people do like it, but definitely number 2. And I do recommend the first one because, like I said, it's a classic and you have to see it. Number 8 is The Polar Express. This movie is so amazing. My nephew actually just watched it the other day for the first time and he loved it. It's so magical and it's got the best, like, I don't even know what it is because it's not real, but it's not quite cartoon. It's just amazing, and definitely a very dreamy movie, a very magical movie, and a really good Christmas story. So number 7 is a movie that so many people have seen, and I watched a long time ago with my friend for the first time. A lot of my family haven't seen it yet, but I think we're going to watch it this year on Christmas Eve. We haven't bought it yet, but we need to if we're going to watch it on Christmas Eve, and it's A Christmas Story. Such a funny movie, definitely a different story from a lot of the normal Christmas movies. I like that it's set in a era that was a bit back. The father's hilarious, the 2 brothers are so funny, and it's just such a good family movie. I know that my sisters haven't seen it yet, and I don't think my parents have either, so it'll be really fun to see their reactions to it on Christmas Eve this year. Number 6 is a movie that is actually on Netflix now, which is so awesome because, like I said, it's one of my favorites, and that's Love Actually. So I haven't bought that movie because I can watch it on Netflix, but it's such a good movie. I love movies that have multiple storylines in them, like New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day and Love Actually. And I also love British movies, so it's just both in one, so it's great. And it's just got such good storylines in it and really good actors and actresses. I love Keira Knightley, and she's in it. It's such a feel-good movie, and again, in the end, everyone's happy, so you really can't complain. Number 5 is actually my mom's favorite Christmas movie, and it's The Holiday. It's got Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet and Jack Black and Jude Law. Great cast, amazing story. Again, it takes place in England, which I love, but yeah, a really good movie. I watch it most of the year, so to me it's not really a Christmas movie, but I can see definitely how it is because it takes place at Christmas time. But yeah, really, really well made movie, magical in an adult sense, and yeah, it's just really great. Number 4 is A Christmas Carol, especially this version, which I think was only made a couple years ago, maybe 2009, 2010. And it's just so good. It's kind of a cartoon, but like Jim Carrey plays the main character and you can tell that that's Jim Carrey for sure. And we saw it in 3D, my parents and I, when it first came out, and it was so amazing. This is such a classic tale and I just love the way that it's told in this movie. So good. So heartwarming. You really can't go wrong. Number 3 is definitely a faith-based movie. I am a Christian, so Christmas time for me is definitely about celebrating Jesus' birth, and my number 3 movie is A Nativity Story. This movie came out, again, not too long ago, but it's so amazing. And if you're into the Nativity Story and that's something that you believe in and celebrate at Christmas, I highly recommend this movie. It's so good, stays very true to the story that's told, and just a really great movie overall. I don't know if I would call it a kids movie, but there's nothing that's really like terribly awful in it for children. It's just definitely, I think, a little bit harder for them to understand. But still a really great movie, and I'd recommend it to all families. Number 2 is another one of my mom's favorite Christmas movies that she sort of had us start watching when we were younger. And it's just such a good movie, and that is Miracle on 34th Street. Again, this is the version that I've always watched, and the version that I will carry on and continue watching with my children someday. Such a good movie. Definitely a great story of Santa Claus, and I just love the little girl that's in it. She's so cute. I believe she's the same girl that played Matilda. And she's just so good and so adorable, and you just want to take her home with you. But yeah, super cute, super good movie. Again, great family movie, and I'd recommend it to everyone. My number 1 movie is probably very predictable, but you just can't go wrong with it, and that is The Grinch. This is the version that we have, but I actually love both the cartoon version and the Jim Carrey version. I would watch either one. We have the book as well. It's a big thing in my house. The Grinch is like our favorite Christmas character. I love the magic and all the thought that goes into this movie, and if you just look at the props, they're just incredible, and the storyline is great, and Cindy Lou Who is such a good character. And I just can't say enough about it. It's such a good movie, and I probably watch it 5 or 6 times over the course of the holiday season, and my nephew watches it with me now. We both love it, and we read the book almost every night. It's just such a good story. So that's been my number 1 movie for years and years, and it probably will be for years to come. So those are my top 10 Christmas movies. I hope you guys enjoyed the list and that you got some ideas of what you're gonna watch this Christmas season. If you have a favorite movie that you think I need to watch, please leave it down below. I'm running out of movies quickly that I haven't seen. I'm trying to get through the whole Hallmark list, and I'm almost done. So I definitely need new suggestions. So if you have any, leave them down below. As always, my social media will be in the description box below, along with the list of all the movies that I mentioned in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!